Good evening, everyone. It's Friday evening here. It's Friday evening in London. I've just had dinner. It's about 9:46 in the evening. I've been thinking about doing this vlog for a while, actually. I meant to do it after the Porsche touring video that I did. What I want to do is I'm going to configure... Sorry, let me say that again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to configure a GT3 Touring, and I'm going to configure it on the Porsche Great Britain side, the UK side, because I'm in UK at the moment, and just see what options they have and what the final price will be. Obviously, this price is going to be a lot cheaper than in Australia. So if I go to the Porsche UK site, sorry, my fan is starting on my computer, so you're probably going to hear that on my laptop. Unfortunately, I cannot stop it, and it's probably because I am using the Camtasia app, which sometimes uses up too much power, too much processing speed. Okay, so the 911 GT3 has limited availability, we all know that. So let's have a look at it. So I'm sure you guys have all gone through the configurator before. It's something that I know we all do late at night and we all enjoy doing, and just picking the options and seeing what our perfect 911 is. At the moment, I'm a little bit obsessed with the GT3. As you guys know, my friend has a GT3, which I think is a fantastic car, a 997.1 GT3. I had an opportunity many years ago to buy a 996 GT3 for sub 100,000 Australian dollars, which I didn't do at the time because I didn't have the money. And now they're probably selling for twice that amount in Australia if you can get one. So let's just go through the configurator and let's have a look at what my specs for the GT3 would be if I was going to purchase one. At the moment, I'm obviously not going to purchase one, but let's just have a look anyway. So you know, when you go into the configurator, the first thing you come to is the image shots, and you can choose the color. Now, I have a thing for the crayon. Now, the crayon I know is a love or hate color. I haven't seen it in real life. I've seen a few images on Instagram, which it looks better than these renders here, I think. It's a £2,500 option, but let's stick with the crayon. At the moment, this is showing the GT3, not the GT3 Touring. Let's just get to that in a second. The wheels, as you know, the wheels on my 911 997 are painted in satin platinum. There is an option for the satin platinum in the GT3, because my wheels on my 997 were based on a GT3 wheel, GT4 wheel. So we can get it in, you can get the wheels in satin aluminium, satin platinum, or satin black. This color, I actually like the satin platinum better than satin black. If I was going to get this color, which is my favorite color at the moment in the GT3, actually I do like the orange, but it's probably a bit too bright for me, but I do like the orange. I would go with the satin black, because I think there's something about the satin black wheels and the crayon which work really, really well together. So that's it with the wheels. Once again, we're still in the GT3 configuring. So let's go down a little bit. When you're configuring a GT3 Touring, which is what we're doing now, it's an equipment package. It's not a separate model. So you have to go into equipment packages, and you have two options: Touring package or Touring package with exterior in black. Now, if you click on more information, the Touring package with exterior in black is basically trim, the tailpipes, the headlight cleaning system, the Porsche logo on the back is in black. I kind of like that, and I think on the crayon it works really well, so I'm going to tick that. It's a no-cost option. Now, when you pick that option, you will get this screen here. Now, this screen here is basically telling you that you have to have 6-speed sports manual transmission, because the Touring package is only available in manual. Then it tells you the seat options change. So you have the following options will be removed, which is the Alcantara seats. So the seats which I like are the seats which is being shown on the press car, the blue press car, which is the black leather interior, and the center strips are in black. If you click on more information, it'll show you the image, but these are like the Sport Tech or Sport Tech's insert black fabric seats, which I think are really, really, really nice. So let's accept that. So now the interior is looking better. It's in black. You cannot get the contrast stitching in the touring package, I don't think. So that's the exterior. I think it's looking pretty good. So it's the touring package with the black, satin black wheels, and interior is the standard leather with black fabric inserts. Also satin black aluminium, which goes down the center console, satin black aluminium in the dashboard strips, and satin black aluminium also in the door sills. So that's the basis of the car. So that's the color and that's the interior. I think it's looking pretty good. So then we go to other options. Now, sport seats. 4-way electric is standard. 18-way electric are more expensive. And then you got the sports bucket seats and the full bucket seats. I think if we go to try and add these, it does. I didn't think it allowed you to add them. So I think with the touring, even though it is a touring, I would go with the full bucket seat option. I know they're expensive to begin with. They're £3,324. But doing these as an after option later on will cost you more. So they got the carbon insert. The sports bucket seats, they're not bad either, £2,694. I guess it's a personal preference. I would probably go for the full bucket seats, even though it has the carbon here and your trim and everything is in satin black aluminium. I still think it works quite well though, even though that little bit of carbon there is different to the rest of the interior. So then we go to the exterior. These things I wouldn't tick. Deletion of model designation, I would not tick that. Would not worry about the logo painted. By Xenons, I would tick. LED, I'm not keen on the LED lights. Reversing camera, I would not tick. Privacy glass for the rear side windows and the rear window, I think is a good idea to get done at the factory and not do it aftermarket. Headlight cleaning system covers painted, so these covers here can be painted in different colors. I think they're fine just left as black. Side skirts painted, this piece underneath here. Once again, I think I would not bother getting that painted, or just leave it in black. Sport Design exterior mirror lower trims painted in black. This piece here, I don't think that's necessary. What I do like is I do like the carbon. So I'm going to tick the carbon, even though it's £690 for the carbon lights. But I like the look of the carbon. Window triangles in carbon, I think we'll tick that as well. So we have the little triangle here, which is in carbon also. Fuel filler cap with aluminium look finish. If you haven't seen this before, that's that cap. I bought this cap as an option for my 997. I bought it from Suncoast, I think it was. It's not cheap as a aftermarket option. I bought it for my 997 Carrera. It's great. I love it. I'm going to tick that. Door handles painted in black. I think I would leave that. I prefer that when they're body colored. The door handles here, you can see what happens when you do them black. I don't like it. I think we'll leave that off. Transmission chassis. It is 6-speed manual transmission. If you pick PDK, it will then want to take off the touring package, so we'll leave that. Front axle lift system, I think, would be a necessity with this car. I know on the 997.1 GT3s they have the plastic strip here, and if you don't have the lift system, it continually comes off and then eventually will damage the structure of your front fender underneath the fender, so you'll have to get it replaced. So I think the axle lift system is better to get it from the factory. There's some good aftermarket systems. A friend of mine got one of the aftermarket systems. It kind of works and it doesn't work, so I think it's best just to spec it. Ceramic brakes, I would say no. Chrono package, I would say yes. Interior, you cannot pick Club Sport package with the Touring. It will remove the Touring package. Even though it's there, it won't let you do it. Cruise control, I wouldn't bother with. Light design package, I would tick. The light design package gives you dimmable ambient lighting, storage compartment lighting, etc. I think that's a good thing to have. Home link not necessary. 12 o'clock marking, I think you definitely tick that. See, this is the problem. When you go to tick this, it says that you have to remove the touring package and the black leather interior. So we'll say no to that. So you can't even get the marking in the touring package. Interesting. Seat heating I would leave out. Smoking package I would leave out. Storage net in passenger front footwell, forget about those things. Fire extinguisher, forget about that. In fact, most of these here, I would not. Vehicle key painted, I think you've got to do that because it's only £248. Instrument dials in different colors, I think we'll leave that. I'm not really keen on the instrument dials in different colors. I kind of like it in the black gray. Seatbelts, seatbelt color, I think we can go the red. I think the red is a nice touch to the satin aluminium and the black in the interior, and I think with the crayon, the exterior crayon color, it will actually look quite good in the red, especially with the red calipers. Yeah, so that's that. Interior leather, I'm not going to tick any of that, except I think the ones to get here, leather interior package without interior leather. Yeah, I think what happens is it changes things with the seats because the seats are slightly different in the touring package. So I think we'd leave that. Sun visors in leather. Yeah, I think we can add those because they're only £291. Steering column, transmission, forget about that. I do like it when the dashboard trim is in leather. Can we pick that? Yes, we can. So let's pick that because that's the dashboard, and I think the dashboard trim, is that the top of the dashboard? Defroster panel, defroster upper section center, air vents, side defroster vents, and dashboard upper section trim. I think that's a good one to have. I think we'll pick that. I think that's enough for the leather. Oh, there is one other. The steering column. I think it's nicer when it's not in plastic. The plastic doesn't look the plastic looks a little cheap. Interior Alcantara, we're not going to go there. Interior carbon, we're not going to go there. Audio communication, I think you have to get the Bose. Digital radio, I'm not going to worry about. Yeah, so that's about it. So let's make this full screen. So that's the interior. The full sport seats, red seat belts, standard black aluminium trim, leather dashboard, leather sun visors, chrono pack, Bose sound system. I think the crayon is fantastic. I think the crayon looks really, really good. Crayon, that's the satin black wheels. Like I said, my favorite is the satin platinum, but I think the platinum with the crayon don't look so good. I think the black looks really good. This is a touring package with the black. There's the touring package logo on the back here. I think it's looking pretty good. I think this is almost, as a starting spec, if I was about to buy a GT3 Touring, I think this would be a good spec. I mean, the interior looks fantastic. I mean, this black satin, I love the black satin. You know, I love the seats with the Sport Tech. The red seat belts, I think the little bit of carbon there is not a problem. I think it looks really good. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. So, the base price in the UK is £111,802. With the options, it's £15,763, which is a total of £127,565. Now, I'm guessing if this was spec'd in Australia, I know the Australian price is somewhere around 330,000 Australian dollars. With those options, it's probably like 360, and then probably on the road, it's probably close to 400,000 Australian dollars. 127,500 pounds in the UK. 127,000 pounds is about 220,000 Australian dollars. So, you know, obviously in the UK, a 993 is a much, much better proposition and a much, much better price than Australia. Unfortunately, in Australia, we get, as you guys know who live in Australia, we get luxury car tax. duties, and also cars just in general are more expensive. I tell you what, at that price in the UK, that is like the price of, sorry, excuse me, losing my voice today. That's about 220,000 Australian dollars. That's probably like buying a standard Carrera in Australia. If you convert it to Australian dollars, it's like a standard Carrera price. But I think that's a great spec. I think that's a great spec. I really like it. I think it looks pretty fantastic. Yeah, so that's just a short video today. I just wanted to talk about how I would spec a GT3 Touring. You probably know from my last video that I'm keen on the Touring. I really do like it. I mean, I do like the wing on the GT3s, and I like when they have the Club Sport package and they're a little bit more hardcore. I think this is this is a good direction for Porsche to offer it without the wing on the back. As we all know, there's similarities, and even the engine is probably slightly better than the 911R. So there's lots of positives to buy the car in the Touring package. There's always going to be a market for the wing, but as an option, I think this is pretty good. So this is the color I like the best. If we just go back to the color, excuse me. There's one other color which I really like, which is this. So let's wait for it to update. So there's the lava orange. Let's make this larger. So that's the lava orange. Anyway, let me know in the comments which is your favorite color in the GT3 and GT3 Touring. My two favorite colors, crayon and lava orange. I'd like to go out on a limb and buy in the lava orange because I think it looks fantastic, even with all the interior spec that I've done. I like the subtleness of the crayon. I think they're both good. The lava orange, you could go with the satin platinum wheels instead of the black wheels. You could actually go with satin platinum, which is like the same color on my 997. So you can see it now in the black, and that's with the satin. Actually, no, I think it's better in black. I think we've got to go back to black. So I think the black wheel on both of them, the satin black, is good. But the orange is a pretty good color. It's a pretty fantastic color. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you've got a GT3 991.2 on order, if you're ordering a Touring, what's your favorite color. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe. Help my channel grow, and I'll keep trying to give you guys good content, and content that we talking about things that we all like. You know that I love my 911. I've got a 997.1. If anyone doesn't know, there's other videos. I'm not going to link them all here, but have a look at my channel. There's plenty of videos about my Porsche in my channel. Mine's in Arctic Silver with Carrera S wheels, now lobster wheels, and it's a great car. I had it since February. It's my first Porsche and not going to be my last. I mean, I've started looking at vintage ones. I would like to get a second car, but I'm probably not being realistic. As you can see, I've been working a lot today, so my voice is going. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's about it for tonight, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you like this video, and till next time, thank you, bye.